So what about making that connection? Well, eventually everything connects. People's ideas, objects. The quality of the connections is the key to quality per se. That's a quote from Charles Eames. To get to that connection, be open with a potential new client. Build trust. Listen to them. Connecting with the P&C is part of being a good salesman. And you need to always remember, most people do not make a decision on which lawyer to hire by only using logic and reason. They need a connection with someone who can solve their problem. Here's a quote from Daniel Goleman. Simply paying attention allows us to build an emotional connection. Lacking attention, empathy hasn't a chance. In our next program, we're going to be talking about active listening and how you paying attention to the potential new client makes a difference. Well, as a conclusion for today's program, let's talk about the important points. First of all, you need to understand empathy is not something extra added to an intake form. It is essential to the whole intake process. Walking a mile in their shoes with them as they tell the story of what has happened to them makes an immediate connection. Empathy, especially using empathetic phrases directed toward the potential new client, has to be accomplished in the very first minutes of the call. So empathy makes that connection that's needed to build a great client-law firm relationship. So remember, empathy is one of those traits we can all use more in our own daily lives.
Absolutely. Thank you, Michael. Jay, any final thoughts?
Oh, why yes, just one though. You know, you don't always need to share someone's opinion to understand it and acknowledge it. So no matter how busy it gets, no matter how hard they have you working, take the time to do it right and don't forget to feel, to empathize when talking to the P&C. Listen, slow down, open up, and make that connection.
Well said, guys. Well, now it's time for the lesson test on empathy to see how well you've grasped the ideas presented. When done, you'll be able to receive feedback on how well you did, access the learning library, and provide us with feedback about the lesson. When you're ready to begin, click the next module button. Thanks, and we'll see you real soon.